Good morning, I'm Dan Miles. Today we're filming the second progress video of Bonita Bay Club's Vision 2013 Facilities Improvement Project. Now in our first video we focused primarily on demolition, site preparation, and we identified some of the challenges that we encountered early on. Today we'll see that we've made some good progress in creating the exciting new spaces to be completed this fall that Bonita Bay Club members will enjoy. Like last time, we're going to start at the receiving yard, work our way into the clubhouse. We'll see that some good activity has taken place in the kitchen area. We'll move through the hearth room, the club room, then we'll spend some time in the new members bar and mixed casual grill. And finally, we'll see that we are in the ground on the new golf building and getting some traction with building the walls and making good progress there. So it should be fun. We'll try to move quickly. If you're ready, let's go. Okay, I'm standing here in the new receiving drive. Behind me are some forms that'll be poured either today or tomorrow. And this represents the location of the new loading dock. So you can see it's moved quite a bit away from the previous location in the background here. The second set of forms that we see there represents the footprint of the addition that's going to be come off the back of this building, and that will accommodate receiving offices, a new employee break room and lunch room with employee restrooms then behind that. So this is going to represent a very nice improvement. Over here to my right, we can see that the walls have been removed. They'll be pushed out. They're going to be moving from the south to the north and connect in behind the founder's room and then move right across over towards the fireside room. I'm standing on the previous end of the former loading dock. This area becomes the employee break room that I described earlier. An addition will come off of the building and extend out to create this space, and then beyond that a new loading dock. The room here to my left was an old dry storage space. That becomes a employee restroom, ladies. And then this space, this doorway here represents, which was previously just a hallway, now the men's restroom. This is the main kitchen. So you can see this looks pretty much like a war zone. There are a lot of salt cutting, a lot of concrete has been removed, new routing of plumbing throughout this area. We anticipate getting an inspection on this plumbing work today. The dirt then will be backfilled in here. The concrete will be filled out. I'm just going to make my way around, moving to the south, and we're going to go right into the what is formerly known as the Club Cafe, which will be called the hearth room. I'm now leaving the kitchen. This is what was formerly the Club Cafe. This is now going to be the hearth room, casual dining room, casual bistro. We're shooting this angle because you can kind of see now where the buffet location will be, as if you kind of look at the cutout here on the floor. This will replace the buffet units that for years had sat in the club room. Now this is a beautiful piece of furniture with great millwork. It's a permanent structure. It has a hard granite top. It has induction cooling, induction heating, so it's very high technology. We'll no longer be using ice bins with ice and chafing dishes and sternos and so forth. So this is going to really provide for a terrific presentation. So I'm now in the club room. There have been some very significant changes occur here since we last looked at this space. The framing and the penetrations, access for the new kitchen have been created. All of the new soffits have been framed out. The framing work's just being completed that will create these new beautiful tray ceilings. There'll be beams going through here and the soundproofing material as well. I'm going to move south into the club bar and into the 55th hole. Okay, this is the former club room bar, and I'm standing on what was the dance floor. We looked at this area before, but at this point all of the preliminary framing has been completed. This wall represents the back side of what will be a banquette seating area that is removable, so it can accommodate bandstand, entertainment setup on Friday nights or other club events. Behind this wall is the new service station that will take care of the 55th hole. Storage behind that, you can see this goes all the way through to the restrooms. That wall will be filled in and there'll be access doors installed on that side for this new storage area. The area here in front of me now becomes very large, will accommodate dance floor throughout this entire space as we need it. So there's a lot of flexibility with regard to the size of the dance floor. Location of the bands can go in this location or behind me as well. So let's go see what's going on in the new members bar. I'm now leaving the club room. As you can see, these were the great openings that were part of the plan that will provide the interconnectivity between the club room and the new members bar. Dance floor is right through that area, so as you can see, it should function very well with this space. This is our new casual dining, strictly casual members bar. In the center of this space where this lift is, basically represents the bar. I don't know if you can see the string here, but the plumbing penetrations have now been made. But probably the most exciting changes that have been made in this space is that we're making some real progress on getting the openings of the west wall and the south walls in this location. Today they're taking the forms off of the columns that were poured. These were important to support the new door structure. So now that this column is in place, this whole section of wall can come out. So structurally these had to be constructed. Now this will come down and these will provide for the new doorway openings. Once that's done, you'll have a real good idea of what the views and the vistas in this area will look like. Here we are. There's been quite a bit of change since the last update. You can see all the footings and foundations have now been formed. Our pumper truck is here. 50 concrete trucks lined up to come in today. Nearly 500 yards of concrete will be poured. The foundation around the perimeter will be poured. You can see the footings for the pylons and the columns in the center. In a couple of days, these forms will come off and they'll begin constructing the block wall. They'll level the floor, lay in the plumbing, and then come in and pour that concrete floor as well. All right, so that's the quick update. As we talked about, we went into the kitchen, we saw the new receiving yard, the progress that's been made there. We've moved through the club room. We're seeing great activity in the new members bar. The golf building is really starting to move quickly. We're anxious to show you the next video in about 30 days, and I think that some of the changes that will be reflected at that time will be quite dramatic. So thank you. We'll see you soon.